Good evening. My name is Kendra Scott II, and today I'll be discussing the main factors of why it is hard to succeed as a black person in America. The main reasons I believe that black people do not succeed in America is prejudice, racism, and themselves Ultimately. Ultimately, as a group, I would say black people are a factor as in they tend to hold each other back. Black people do not see very much support in their own homes just because of them either being afraid to try new ideas or just them not wanting to fail. So the fear of them failing is what is holding them back as a people also. Along with other things, the household is very important in cultivating a black mind. If your parents do not support what you're doing, it is very hard to find any reason it is very hard to find any reasoning into what you are doing. Even though necessarily you do not need a whole household to help you with what you want to do, growing up in a household where you're getting put down does not necessarily push everybody else. I feel like it is hard to grow when you don't even have a strong, solid support system. Because who will be there? Jealousy within the community is also a strong force, but black people seem to forget that they could just be an overall powerful force if you just decided to work together. Now, you may think, okay, that's not that bad, or that's all there is to it. No. Even with just them feeling safe and secure in their own homes, that's something that black people also have to face. What I mean by that is the authority system, or in a certain amount of words, the police. The police abuse their power against black people and tend to hold them down. Basically just bullying black people for no apparent reason besides just their prejudice, how they were raised, and now they put down black people. This is something that is very big in America and has been an ongoing problem for some years to come. Just police brutality. Police will literally sit there and physically abuse and verbally abuse a black person for nothing, something minor. Black people have died by the hands of police officers just because of simple things like a tail light, and they felt threatened. When really that's just racism, just assuming that all black people are a threat or harm or will do something negatively to affect you. Another thing, how blacks were treated. Blacks were taken from their land. Blacks were stripped of knowledge, abused physically and verbally, never been treated as equal, and have to feel like they have to try to blend in with the higher society, with the supposed higher society. Black people are put in bad situations with the law and overall authority in general, and that is why there are so many blacks in jail. And in conclusion, black people are put down in America, and it is hard for them to try to build anything in America just because of simple things like racism, because of how somebody else thinks about you. Just because people feel like black people are a danger or a threat, they feel like they need to put them down before there can be an uprising, when really there's no uprising at all.